Hello YouTube, this is Alivan's fan again with another Alivan's Master Wand Maker's wand review. This is the second of my individual wand reviews, and from now on, if you people have bothered to read the annotation for the Apprentice Wand video, you'll now know that I'll be rating the wands, actually in the video, not in annotation, because I forgot to do it in that one. So, I'm going to be reviewing the wands and their boxes and bags again, and I'm going to rate it at the end of the video. Okay, so this is the first wand that I'm going to review that is in the box. But anyway, let's start out with the box. The box is very simple, just regular cardboard. It's got white underneath after the wrapping to give it color. And this tissue paper, when you get the wand, it's sitting on the bottom with the paper wrapped around it. Kind of like the ribbons on a Noble Collection wand box, on the old ones. But, it gets kind of annoying after a while, but I didn't want to throw it out because it still looks pretty cool, so I just fold it down into there. But anyway, so that's pretty much it for the box. It just says Alivan's on it. And then the COA, Certificate of Authenticity. This is the Redwood 14-inch. You can pause the video right here to read the information. And each wand now that's coming up has its own bio on the back of the COA. So, yeah. All the ones that come in boxes have the bio in the back. Okay, so that's that. Now on to the bag and wand. The bags are all the same, so I'm not going to be getting into that much this time. They're just the red velvet with the satin inlay. It's very nice. Okay, so anyway, here's the wand. If you have seen my very first video, you've seen this before, and you've heard what I said. This wand is very thick set. It's not very long. It's about the length of a regular wand, about 14 inches. Well, yeah, it is 14 inches. But yeah, just the general design of it is very thick. And I still love it, but I was a little bit disappointed when I got it, because on the website picture, it looked like, and I'm guessing a lot of others are like this too, this part right here, between this and this, was a lot thinner. And so was this. So this one is more thick, but I've seen others. So for those of you who might get it, it might not be as thick as this. It might actually be thinner around these areas. Shaft might be a little bit thinner, but mine's a little bit thicker. But anyway, it's still really awesome. This is their least expensive wand that comes with the box, COA with bio, and the bag, and the wand. This one is $24.99. No, just 24 flat. And if you remember too, in the first video, I have said that they make a Petite version, which is very thin style. Same wood, except the handle design and the shaft are smaller and thinner. And that one is $1 more, so they're pretty much the same price. This wand also has more detail than the Apprentice wand, because in the handle you can see there's more happening. Like when I say that, I mean there's more like design in the handle, because you got the bottom right here. Instead of just being that, they actually carved little lines across it. And on the Apprentice one, they did the same kind of thing, where they have this. They have the little thing on the bottom. Each one's different though, but then they decide to make this little ring right here, which separates that from the handle. And the handle is it bunches out more around here, instead of just a nice subtle curve like the Apprentice one. It more goes like diagonal out, really out, then diagonal back in. And also, as you can see, it goes out, and then they carve in around here to form this little ball right here. Then they carve it again to separate it, and then they go into the rest of the handle. Then they carve that ring, which separates the handle from the shaft. So, yeah, but that's a lot more happening than the Apprentice wand, in my opinion. So, this was my second wand. I love it very much. It's very cool. If you have meteor hand, sorry, if you have meteor hands like me, it feels more comfortable in your hand because it's bigger. This one's a little bit more straight than the Apprentice wand. If I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but there was a slight curve in the Apprentice wand. This one's more straight, but the shaft itself is straight. But when it meets the handle, it diagonals out. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. But anyway, that's just a mark of character that I like about it. But anyway, so if you want a wand with, if you want your first Alivan's wand to be with everything that most of them have, but you don't want it to be that expensive, I suggest getting the Redwood because it's a really nice wand. Or you can get the Petite, which is the same wood, just thinner, but they both come with the box and everything, so I would suggest getting them if you want to start out with, because they're both really awesome. So, on a 1 to 10 rating, 1 being the worst, 10 being best, I'd give this wand probably an 8 on how good it is, because the design's nice, feels nice. The only reason is that it's just a little bit thicker to my taste, and the shaft has a bend where it meets the handle. Yeah, right there. It's curving to the right, for those of you who can't see it. But yeah, so, this is Alivan's fan with the red wand, Redwood wand, and thanks for watching, and thanks again for all your support.